Hey everyone, in this video I wanted to answer what's a better dividend stock to buy right now, Ford versus AT&T. So to answer that question, I'll look at four financial metrics, compare them on those, and then answer which one is the better dividend stock to buy. Let's get right into it. Starting with the dividend yield, AT&T boasts a dividend yield of 7.29% compared to Ford, which boasts a dividend yield of 3.94%. Both offer excellent dividend yields. I'm sure that's the main reason, or one of the main reasons, that's attracting dividend stock investors to these two stocks, and understandably so. This is a very healthy dividend yield compared to what you can get with the government bond. I mean, these are really strong yields. So let's look at some of the other metrics, including revenue. What you notice with revenue is the big drop off in revenue from AT&T. I will note that's not such a bad sign, although you can technically look at it as a bad sign because this drop off in revenue was because of it divesting from the direct TV business, and you can argue that was a poor decision to acquire that business to begin with, and I won't argue with you against that. The other thing to note here is the excellent prospects of Ford Motor Company in recent years. Look at how that revenue has exploded higher to 165 billion, and for car companies like Ford and GM and Tesla and others, the pandemic has been a sort of boom, right? Sales have exploded. People are paying above sticker price for cars, and companies are selling these cars without discounts, selling the higher priced models, and everything looks great. And it seems like this condition will persist for at least one or two more quarters, and that's been great news for Ford Motor Company. The next thing I wanted to compare these two on is the operating profit margin for the trailing 12 months, and AT&T here with a stronger operating profit margin of 19.29% compared with Ford with an operating profit margin of 7.38%. So AT&T with a better profit margin than Ford, although I will say not most, but a meaningful part of Ford's operating expenses include depreciation, which is a non-cash expense, which if I were to include that, it would make Ford look a little bit better compared to AT&T in terms of profitability. And the last financial metric I will compare these two dividend stocks on is their valuation. And Ford Motor Company is trading at a forward PE of 8.5 compared to AT&T, which trading at a forward PE of 6.1. So if I was to decide today to buy one of these two dividend stocks, I would buy Ford Motor Company. I like Ford's prospects in the near term, right? Car companies are selling cars at premium prices and people are buying them. People are buying them willingly. And then I like that Ford has already invested billions of dollars in the transition to EVs. It's already selling thousands of EVs currently, and by 2025 it's going to be selling hundreds of thousands of EVs. So it's already making the transition, and the boom in cash flows from these excellent prospects during the pandemic have given it the cash it needs to invest in the transition. So for all those reasons, I would pick Ford stock right now if I was looking to decide between one of these two dividend stocks right now. All right, but that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.